Speaking of incredibly handsome people that have plans on Friday nights, we have Drew Dober taking on Matt Frevola at UFC 288. Drew Dober, 26-11 overall, 3-2 in his last 5. He is riding a 3-fight knockout win streak. He's taking on Matt the Steamroller Frevola, 10-3 overall, fighting in his backyard, 3-2 in his last 5, riding a 2-fight knockout streak. We all know Drew Dober very well. We'll talk about his chin. It took over Jacob's Quick Picks video.
Oh, you do watch him.
No, I saw people commenting. Drew Dober has a fun take one to give one kind of style. You can hit him as hard as you want. It's not going to do a single thing. And then he's going to fire back. He's going to march forward, absolutely bomb away. He's got one of the best chins in MMA, both literally, figuratively, just for visual reasons, durability reasons. This guy's all chin, and it's working for him. He's a very durable guy. We have seen some chinks in the armor, though, right? We saw Terrence McKinney almost get him out of there. He was like 90% done, and then Terrence McKinney blew his wad, and Drew Dober came back. He's coming off that win over Bobby Green, where Bobby Green was lighting him up lit him up in the first round. And then Drew Dober came forward, landed big, got it done. And that's 3 fights in a row. And, I mean, he's just leaning into it. This dude is just showing up in incredible shape, swinging wild, trusting his chin, and putting people down. He's taking on Matt Frevola. Dude's tough as hell. Also a very good wrestler. He never stops coming forward. Not the most technical striker, but it doesn't stop him from charging forward and just throwing big power, huge looping shots, and working the takedowns. He averages 3 takedowns per fight. Pretty low accuracy, but as we discussed earlier, he's just diving at legs. He has 12 takedowns in 9 fights, but he hasn't gotten or needed a single takedown in his last 4 fights. And he's coming off that knockout win over Atmis Azaitar, where Matt Frevola was a huge underdog and put that dude's lights out. That dude was supposed to be the killer striker, and Matt Frevola just put him out. And listen, the line movement, I actually like to see the line go this way. I think Matt Frevola can win this fight. I have $25 on him, a quarter of a unit. I got it at plus 185. And eventually, Drew Dober's chin is not going to, it just can't hold up forever. It just can't. It's impossible. And Matt Frevola will wrestle. So now we know he has one punch knockout power in his hands, and he'll wrestle, and you can out-wrestle Drew Dober. So I see Matt Frevola coming forward, throwing wild himself, and then shooting, wrestling. Hopefully he didn't get a taste of that walk-off knockout and then starts chasing that, because Matt Frevola's chin has also been tested, and he failed that test. But I do think Matt Frevola gets it done. Quarter of a unit, nothing. $25. If you want to talk in real money, a unit for me is $100. A unit for Jacob is $100. $25 at plus 185. I'll give them 25. They're going to give me whatever the hell that math is back. Well, plus 100 is they're going to give me 50 back. Plus 185, they're going to give me like they're going to give me like $65, $70 back. So I think Matt Frevola gets it done, but I fully recognize that this could be another Drew Dober knockout. What do you think?
Yeah, I see it a little bit different, but I have the same outcome. I think Matt Frevola wins this fight, because when I think of Drew Dober, I think of him as this super fast striker, pressure striker, get in your face and just kind of knock you out. But when you watch him fight, he is a methodical striker. He's that Muay Thai striking, and he kind of needs space, right? He needs to be the guy that's kind of pushing the pressure, and he needs space, right? Bobby Green was not giving him that space. He was throwing in the counter shots, boom, boom, touch him on the way in. Terrence McKinney blitzed him. That's when he got in some trouble. And Matt Frevola is a guy that's not going to give you space. He is going to be the pressure fighter in this matchup. He's going to be marching down Drew Dober, and that's when Drew Dober gets into trouble. And yeah, his chin has been holding up, and he's got this crimson chin, but getting dropped is not holding up. I mean, holding up is like you can eat shots and you can still move forward. He is getting dropped and almost finished in a lot of these fights. And Matt Frevola, when I was watching tapes, I think he's the faster striker. I think he is the more technical, faster striker in the pocket, and that's where Drew Dober gets hurt the most. And yes, there is the outside wrestling chance that Matt Frevola comes in. in his hometown, slows his fight down, really tries to focus on getting a win. And I think that probably is a path to victory for him. But even if he wants to just kind of get in the pocket, press this guy, and throw strikes, I think he can beat Drew Dober to the punch, and he can hurt Drew Dober. He's been hurting a lot of people, and I think he can hurt Drew Dober. And the biggest part about this, I think, is going to be the confidence levels. Matt Frevola is coming off a huge win, big knockout win, and he is part of that Ray Longo team. He is part of the Aljo buildup. He is part of that camp, and the confidence level for that camp is through the roof. He is not going to come in and be scared to get knocked out by Drew Dober. He's going to be coming in, pushing the pace, pushing the pressure, all the confidence in the world, and I think he gets it done in front of the home fans and sets up that team for a big main event.
Yeah, listen, I mean, we're on the same side here. I think he needs to wrestle, though. I think he absolutely needs to wrestle. I mean, Matt Frevola has been stopped, and if Drew Dober hits you, I mean, not only does he have a great chin, he hits hard as hell. So
I think he's faster than Drew.
He could be, but he can also get blown out. So anyway, we are on the same side. We are on the same side. Well, I put my money.
He's gonna win, but he might not. Premium $10. Sign up today. I'm trying to get to Brazil, guys. Fuck, man. Just sign up for premium so I can just go to Brazil and just find me a woman and just sit there for the next 50 years. That's where the premium money's going. I mean, it's funding my living in Brazil, and I'll send videos every once in a while for you guys. I appreciate it. Sign up today. $10 a month. WeWonPicks.com.
You get all the things.
If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
Please look at him. Look at this poor bastard.
Hold a repetir, por favor.
Oh, good. You're still doing Rosetta Stone. Great. $7,000. I think Matt Frevola is a great underdog at $7,000. I think he can get the takedowns. We obviously think he wins the fight, and that's a phenomenal price point. And even if he loses, he may score well in a loss. You may get 50 points in a loss out of him with a drop, a couple of takedowns. You could potentially do pretty well on that side, but we obviously both think he wins. WeOwnPicks.com, $10 a month. Get Jacob to Brazil.